I know a lot of people are looking at the BYD Seal lately versus comparing it to the Tesla Model 3 Highland. Now, I've compared the two together. You know what my thoughts are. Controversial. I know they are. And I've offended some people. Sorry about that. But now, BYD have revealed some big discounts for the BYD Atto 3. Well, some pretty good discounts anyway. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Speaking of seeing you, I'd love to see you at Electrify Everything in Sydney. It's between the 9th to the 11th of February. I'll be there on the 10th and the 11th of February. I'll be on a few panels, but also I want to do a Q&A with you guys after the shows just to see what your feedback is, what your take is, to hear about what your thoughts are on the electric vehicle industry. And tickets are actually pretty cheap. They're cheaper than what they were last year because if you use my discount code, you can get a discount on them. I'll put that code in the description below. Would love to see you there. BYD have just revealed a so-called cashback, a discount of $2,023 on the Atto 3. This is for the standard range version, I should say, not short range, standard range version and the long range version. Both of them get the same discount. How much does that mean the Atto 3 actually costs? Well, apparently that brings the price of the Atto 3 standard range down from $48,000 to $46,000. And it brings down the price of the long range version from $52,000 to $50,000. Now I know you've got to pay $4,000 more for the long range version, but I think it's a no-brainer. I definitely personally would buy the long range version. In fact, I did buy the long range version. I actually bought the gray paint color. It's kind of like a silvery gray type color. Anyway, that's the vehicle that I bought. In fact, my wife bought that vehicle under her name. So technically, I guess I didn't buy it, but it was our money. We sold that before we went to Thailand, and we needed the money at the time to help with her cancer treatments. Now, fortunately, we got a lot of help from people in the channel here, which I did not expect at all. We sold the car before I'd started a GoFundMe campaign. But anyway, if you want to know about what I'm talking about, you're thinking, what the hell is he on about? I'm new to the channel. I'll put a link in the description below, and you can check out the what's been going on in our crazy world over the past 12 months. It has been insane. Today was a bit of a bad day, actually. She was crying, in a lot of pain today from a few things that have kind of happened. Had been doing quite well the last few weeks, but over the last week it sort of hasn't been going so well. So that's been a bit stressful. But anyhow, getting back to the Atto 3. The long range version is going to get you around 450 kilometers of range. It's got the bigger blade battery. It's got a 60 kilowatt hour blade battery. I think that's the better choice here. Now, technically, BYD say it has 480 kilometers of range. I found that it's probably closer to 450, but either way, it's pretty good. It's a 60.4 kilowatt hour lithium-ion blade battery pack, and it's worth paying the extra $4,000 to get the bigger battery. I think it is anyway. You get a few extra features as well. Anyway, the standard range, it has a 50.1 kilowatt hour battery pack, and it has 400 kilometers of WLTP range. So there's really not a huge range difference between the two vehicles. But I think the Atto 3, in my opinion, is still a better car than the Seal. Now, I know a lot of people love the Seal. Why do I say it's better? Well, I just think there's those times when you go, this tiny boot, and the Seal is a great car, but it has a tiny boot, very, very small. There's going to be so many times when you think to yourself, what am I going to do now? I need a tow ball. I need roof racks. I need some way of carrying stuff. You can't even fit a single chair. Try and fit one dining table chair in that boot. You won't be able to. So that's why I like the Atto 3. I think the Atto 3 is just so much more practical. It doesn't have a huge boot, but it's significantly better to get access to. You can put the seats down in the Atto 3. That's what I love about it. I'm actually still a big fan of the Atto 3. I think it's a good buy. It's a good price. That said, MG4 is probably my favorite affordable electric car at the moment. What's yours? Let me know what yours is in the comments, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.